What's up, guys? I'm here with Arcade Chalk Reynald, former EVO champion. How you feeling today, man?
I feel good. Yeah, I feel good.
That's good to hear, man. So obviously we're here, KOF 14, your kind of game, right? Walk me through your match today. How'd everything go?
I pretty much 2-0'd everybody I played until I lost. Yeah, I lost in the top 16 to get into the top 8, but I came back in losers, and so I'm still in top 8.
Okay, all right, so your loser side, top 8. Who'd you end up losing to, winner's side?
Louis Shaw. And it's funny because we play each other all the time, so. I mean, it sucks. It's always, you know, the guy that you play with all the time, but
Right.
yeah.
So was it one of those things where you guys kind of just knew each other's style really well?
Yeah. He's always got something up his sleeve against me, like during tournaments, because we play each other so much. So.
Okay. Well, you know, given besides that loss, you know, going into the tournament, what kind of prep did you do? How would you feel coming to the tournament? Were you very confident, especially Jai was talking a lot of smack, you know, on Twitter. How are you feeling?
Well, what I did to prepare was I had to give up a lot of other side games I play. Right. I mean, like not just like Street Fighter or like RPGs and stuff. Like I don't play those anymore. Even mobile games, I don't even play those anymore. Just for this week until I'm done with this. So I'm super focused. I watch all my opponents' matches beforehand and studied up.
Do you think that Zhao Hai is still the favorite, and do you think that you can definitely take him?
It could be anybody's game. It really is. In a tournament setting like this, he's in winners right now, but in a tournament setting, anything can happen. That's why it's so hype. That's why it's so hype.
Exactly. So obviously there was a lot of controversy a little bit for KOF 14 with the art style and things like that, but it seems to me that the players seem to very much enjoy playing it. How do you feel about the game compared to KOF 13 or even other KOFs?
The game is a lot easier for newcomers to get into, mainly because of the meter system in the game. So if you were to drop a combo, you can actually wait for your meter, your max mode to run out and then try it again. So you're always an opportunity of doing high damage. That's why it's very welcoming for newcomers. Yeah.
Do you feel like that's better or worse for, I suppose, the highest level of the game?
For highest level, yeah. It kind of sucks because a lot of the top tier characters actually benefit from that sort of meter system. So you don't get a lot of variety in the characters. But I try my best. I try not to use top tier as much as I can.
Right. Do you think that Arc System Works is like kind of doing do you think that developers rather are doing a good job of handling that, or do you think they could be doing things differently? Are there any system changes you want to see, stuff like that?
Oh, I don't know about system changes. Well, they are doing a lot of patches to rebalance each character, but some of the top tiers are still top tier. But you know, it's kind of hard to get away from that.
Right.
But
you can only do so much with balancing.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So going into this EVO, you told me that you kind of dropped other games. Was there ever a chance of you kind of putting your focus into other games? Like you mentioned Street Fighter, for example, or is KOF always going to be, your love kind of thing?
Well, there's definitely some new games I'm pretty hyped about coming, next year. So like Dragon Ball is one of them. Like I'm pretty hyped about that. So I'll probably put a lot of focus into that after this EVO, or once it drops, basically.
Are you interested in Marvel as well at all, or?
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna try that out because it's a similar game. Yeah.
What is it about Dragon Ball FighterZ, besides obviously the characters, that's attracting you to the game specifically?
Well, because it's Dragon Ball. What else do you want me to say? It's pretty free as far as like what you can do in the game. From what I can see, like the assist system, you have multiple options. You can either rush down or you can build meter for whatever else later on. So I see a lot of potential in terms of like mix-ups and whatnot. Yeah.
So would you say it's more like the freedom of the system that's attracting it to you?
Yes, correct.
Now, for this KOF tournament, something EVO's done in the past, but from what I understand, never with KOF, the entire tournament's being done in one day. How do you feel about that?
It sucks. I'm like tired right now, but everyone's going through the same thing, so right. I guess everybody's at a disadvantage, I guess.
It's just one of those things, it is what it is, so to speak, and you wish it would be 2 days, but I suppose you understand the mentality behind the decision making?
Well, I think I understand the decision, like why it was only one day.
Right.
Mainly because we didn't have enough people for the for the pools, but it is what it is. I mean, that's KOF. That's KOF and the community as well. So.
Speaking of that, do you think there's a reason why the numbers weren't perhaps not as high as you hoped, or the community could improve in some ways? Because KOF 13, obviously, lots of hype moments. Some of the hypest moments in Evo history, but kind of tapered off towards the end. And obviously, with the new game, you thought it'd be an explosion, but it doesn't seem as much growth as people expected.
Yeah, not a lot of people in America actually play it. There's more people. I think SNK's doing a better job in like Asia promoting the game than they are over here. It's a little difficult. Mainly, I mean, even though I say it's a lot friendlier for new people to get into, it can still be difficult because you have a huge amount to learn in the game. Not just like combos and whatnot. You have to know very, very meticulous sections of the game, and they don't. Some newcomers, they don't understand that, and they get frustrated. So it's hard because it's the game itself.
So, do you feel like there are any other specific ways that you can grow the community? Because obviously the game, it is what it is, so to speak. But do you see any other ways that the community can kind of improve itself, so to speak, and grow?
I would think just doing more local tournaments, just getting the exposure out for just local communities. Not necessarily have to be like big name tournaments like Evo. Just like going to your local and just playing there, meeting people, and then getting information about the game. That would help out the community a lot.
Okay, looking back a little bit, there's a time in KO 13. From what I saw, undisputed best player in the world was you for a while. There's that first attempt with Takedo, kind of settled that score. But towards the end, there was a lot of newcomers came out. Zhao Hai finally came back, and there's a couple other American players. Do you feel like other people just caught up, so to speak, or did you have other life commitments? Kind of walk me through that process, so to speak.
Of like when I dropped off? Is that
Yes,
what you meant?
yeah, kind of.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, pretty much. Do you feel like it was other people catching up, or do you feel like there were other reasons for the drop off, so to speak?
For myself, it was just more personal stuff. I'm actually married now, so yeah, thank you. I have a lot more commitment, and I got other stuff to do, basically. So I can't just play games all day, and it sucks because there wasn't a lot of tournaments in SoCal that would feature KOF in it. Right. So it's not a lot of practice compared to like other places where there's always going to be locals. For like in Asia, I guess they have locals over there. South America, they have a lot of locals over there, and they're always constantly playing. Me, I play it once a week. Honestly, I only play once a week, once or twice a week. Even up until now.
I was about to ask, did that change for the training?
That didn't change.
Okay.
I still play once or twice a week. That's it.
I mean, it was enough for you to get into top 8, so I suppose that you're doing something right with your training.
Well, I would say my skill level is because I go to these big tournaments. Like I expose myself to different types of players and how they think, and I kind of just go off of that. I remember every single one of my matches and try to know what I can do per situation. And yeah, traveling really helped, and this tournament actually really helped.
Really?
Yeah, like the year I got 7th at Evo.
I think that was 2012.
Yes, correct.
2013 is when you won, right?
2012 when I lost, I got a lot of exposure to a lot of the Asian folks who played the game, and I had no idea that you could play KOF like that, like the way they did. So I kind of just took it upon myself to kind of assimilate what they taught me. It sucks for them, but it helped me out, and I guess that type of training is very, very helpful.
So would you say that you kind of thrive off the training of like trial by fire? You just got to play.
Oh yeah, I'm a big loser, dude. Like I know how to lose. Okay. So you better know that I'm gonna come back with something when I meet you again.
Okay. Now, for KOF 14, do you think it's going to have a longer lifespan than KOF 13, or do you feel like it's eventually going to taper off? Because if you look at it, all the other fighting games are coming out. They have these world tours and constant patches, new characters that are trying to extend the longevity of their game. So, how do you see KOF 14 in that light?
I think it's going to pop off in Asia, not in America. But Asia is going to get I believe it's going to get a lot more people to play the game for sure. I don't know about America, but for sure Asia.
Do you feel like that's just due to SNK's focus?
Yeah, probably. But again, like I said, it is a difficult game, and a lot of people don't have the time or the wit to sit down and just really train in this game. It does take a long time to really get good at this game.
Totally get you. All right, I got to throw this in there. As a Filipino myself, favorite Filipino dish? Go ahead.
Sisig.
Oh, I know what you mean, man. I know what you mean. Now, there's actually there was that tournament in Philippines very recently, the Tekken tournament.
I saw that. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I was going to ask you, how do you feel about the I suppose the esports or the fighting game scene back home, so to speak?
They're doing I think they're doing a pretty good job. Like I seen the quality of the stream, and they're doing a pretty good job. And the competition, their skill level is pretty decent. I'd say it's not bad. Right. They don't suck, that's for sure. So I'm actually proud of them. Yeah.
And hopefully, as you said, with SNK's focus in Asia, the game can kind of get more popular there as well.
I hope so, and hopefully those guys in the Philippines would travel out to other places and level up there.
Exactly. I don't think I have any other questions for you, Reynald. Do you have any shout-outs you want to give, words you want to say to your fans? How can the fans follow you?
You can follow me on Twitter at Reynald. What was it? I don't even know.
Come on.
Here we go. I know what it is. It's Reynald at Reynald JT. That's what it is. I think. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
I'll be sure to put it in the description. But you have any other shout-outs you want to give or words you want to say to the fans?
Yeah. Well, for sure, my wife, she's at home doing whatever. I don't know what she's doing right now. But yeah, shout out to her for just being supportive of me. That's it. And shout out to the fans. Always supporting me. I see you guys there. I don't really say much, but I know you guys are there. I appreciate it.
Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And as I said before, stay tuned to esportsheaven.com for more coverage of EVO 2017. We'll see you guys.